Good afternoon. My name is Kirsten McCay, and I'm the head coach for the Wave Racers Summer Swim Team. And I apologize we could not get the technology down for our meeting, our informational meeting that we hosted on 2 nights ago. And this is the first chance I've had to make this video. So I'm just gonna go over the information that I shared at the meeting. And then if you guys have any specific questions, feel free to reach out to me. If you have a certain situation that you're not really sure about or you wanna talk about, then let me know. We can schedule a time to get on the phone and talk. But basically, this is an informational meeting to decide if you want to join our summer swim team. And if you need any of this information in writing, it is on the Westminster Waves website, which is www.westminsterwaves.co. And all this information that I'm going to share is on that site, including our swim meet schedule, which I gave out at the meeting. So it is also on the site. So you can just take a look, but I'll go over our home meets for you. So first of all, just a couple details about Summer Swim Team if you're unfamiliar. We are part of a league called the Boulder Valley Summer Swim League. So it is a league of 11 swim teams in the Boulder Valley district. And we are the Wave Racers, and we're a combination of 2 teams, Ranch Racers, which are members of the Ranch, and Westminster Waves, which are not members of the Ranch. So combined, we together are the Wave Racers. This is our 3rd year as a combined team, and it's really nice because as 2 separate teams, we were too small to be able to effectively run a swim team and swim meets, and the league has a lot of requirements for teams, and we couldn't meet them separately, but we meet them together. So like having enough parent volunteers to run the swim meets, stuff like that. So we're a highly competitive team now. We got 6th place at the championship meet last year. Our summer swim team is for fun. We are competitive. We have swim meets. We get awards. It's a competitive swim team, but the main goal is to have fun and enjoy, but it also needs to be safe. So the minimum requirement to be on the swim team is your child needs to be able to swim on their own in the water without any assistance, without somebody watching them. They need to be safe swimming from one end to the other. If they can only swim one length of the pool, or they have a hard time with motivation getting into the pool, maybe they get scared or nervous, or they might want a little extra attention, then they probably qualify for our pre-team. So pre-team, they practice on Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Their practice on Tuesday and Thursday is 9:15 to 10 o'clock, and they will be getting a lot of extra attention. There's going to be people in the pool with them, showing them how to swim, basically teaching them how to swim and be confident and comfortable in the water. They are allowed to attend our home meets. Plus, we have 2 additional meets that are pre-team only meets in the league that they are allowed to attend. So they're allowed to attend 4 meets. They practice twice a week, and then on Fridays, the whole team practices together. So they're welcome to come to that meet as well. That practice as well. So that is pre-team. If you want to be on the regular swim team, your swimmer needs to be able to swim 2 lengths of the pool. So 1, 2, down and back. And it has to be a real stroke. So freestyle is swimming on your front, backstroke is swimming on your back. They have to have a general knowledge of maybe what breaststroke or butterfly are so that we can teach those strokes to them. And if they're able to do that, they are allowed to be on our regular swim team. And that practices Monday through Friday, depending on their age. They have a different practice time, and they're allowed to attend every single meet. Our meets are on Saturdays. I'll go over that in a minute. But before I go over some details, if you're not really sure where your child lies on that spectrum of being able to swim, we do have tryouts. Tryouts are a good opportunity to see if the kids even want to swim competitively and to see if they are able to make that swim requirement. The swim team tryouts are Sunday, April 13th at 1 o'clock at Blue Dolphin Swim School. It's on 108th and Old Wadsworth. If you have questions about that, let me know, but all you need to do is show up. If you've never been to the swim school, you will need to sign a waiver. Other than that, I will tell you guys what to do once you get there. If you don't have cap and goggles, we have some at the swim school that you can borrow, and then we'll just go from there. And then you can decide that day whether you want to join the pre-team, join the regular team, or wait and decide. You don't have to decide that day, but it's just a good idea to see where your child is with their ability to swim. Our philosophy as coaches, we believe the skills acquired in the sport will promote a lifetime of enjoyment in health and fitness, as our focus will extend past swimming to promote teamwork, good citizenship, self-discipline, and the desire to excel. We want every child to have a positive and fun swimming experience so that he or she will continue to want to swim for years to come. So that's our personal mission as coaches for the swim team. The other requirements are the kids need to be under 18 years or younger as of May 15th, 2025. Your age for the swim season is whatever age you are on May 15th, 2025. So if your birthday is May 16th, you swim year down. You swim in the younger age group. Be able to swim the required distance, and then have a good attitude and desire to be part of our team. If your child does not want to swim, I would not put them on the swim team, because we don't have the coach resources to work one-on-one with your child to coax them into getting into the pool. If they just have a hard time getting in, maybe the first time we'll give them a couple minutes of our attention trying to get them in. If not, we'll have them sit out until they're ready to get in. If your child won't get in the water without you there, then maybe try the first couple days, and if it doesn't work, then maybe wait until next year, or put them on pre-team where they will have a little more individualized attention. Our practice schedule, we do have the third week of May, where a lot of kids are still in school. We do have some evening practices. And the schedule, it's Tuesday, May 20th, 21st, and 22nd. It's a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. 5 to 6 p.m. is ages 7 and younger. 6 to 7 p.m. is ages 8 to 10, and 7 to 8 p.m. is 11 and older. This isn't required at all. It's just if you're available and you want to start getting in the water, this is a good time to just get your feet wet and to see, kind of get in the habit of learning the drills and some of the rules of swim team, or if you haven't swum since last summer, just getting in and starting to swim again. Our regular season starts after Memorial Day. So that Tuesday, we start our regular morning practices, and those run through Friday, July 25th. The swim practice times are 7 a.m. to 8:15 a.m. is ages 11 and older. 8:15 to 9:15 is ages 8 through 10. 9:15 to 10 a.m. ages 7 and younger. And pre-team is Tuesday and Thursday from that 9:15 to 10 a.m. All kids practice Friday. We do, I highly recommend coming on Friday. That's when we do our spirit stuff. We do practice our team cheer. We do relays. We do our big fish, little fish group pods, where the older kids will help support the younger kids and get to know each other. We do all our team building, our bonding, our spirit stuff, and it's fun. And that is on Fridays from 8 to 10 a.m. So the whole team comes from 8 to 10 on Fridays. So that is the practice schedule. If you have a very unique situation and you need to talk to me about different time, different practices, let me know. We can typically accommodate most arrangements, but just keep in mind there's usually about 25 to 30 kids at each practice. So if you have like a 6-year-old that needs to swim at the 7 a.m. practice with the older kids, that probably wouldn't work, because there's going to be like 5 or 6 people in every lane. So yeah, just keep that in mind, but we can work on accommodating most changes if you need to. So just reach out to me on one-on-one and we'll do that. So our practices are all at the ranch. If there's a big storm or it's freezing, we will definitely modify, change it around, because obviously we don't want it to be unsafe for your children. We do have a team app that we do all our communication in called Team Snap. As soon as you register for the team, you will be invited to, by email, to download the Team Snap app. And that's how we run all our team communication. So if you have registered or you're already part of the team and you are not on Team Snap, let me know. I can resend the invite for you. Championship week is the final week of swimming. The swim meet's a little bit different. The 12 and under meet is Wednesday, July 23rd. And then 13 and older is Thursday, July 24th. And everyone is invited to do that. We encourage all kids to be there. For it's called prelims. So every kid can swim. We all swim. And then the top 20 in each event go on to finals, which is Saturday, July 26th. And so this is a really fun time. It's the kind of the end of the season, culmination of all the hard work, all the dual meets, everything to just be able to just one last hurrah. And then the day after that is our swim banquet. And that is on Sunday, July 27th. And that will be at the ranch. There will be food. It's a banquet. So more details to come about that, but save the date now because a lot of people start to go on vacation as soon as finals are over. And that's why we do the banquet the very next day. So you still have 2 weeks before school starts to take your family vacations. Swim meets are pretty much every Saturday throughout the summer. We do have a bye and we do have the 4th of July weekend off. The swim schedule is our first meet is an away meet in Louisville on Saturday, June 14th. No, sorry, I was reading the wrong thing. This is all on that website. So these are the things we gave out at the parent meeting. So you can access them on that website. So it's in Boulder at the Boulder Country Club, Saturday, June 14th. And then we have the next 2 Saturdays, June 21st and June 28th, are home meets at the ranch. So that's when we need you guys to volunteer so we can run the meet. And then Saturday, July 5th, we have a bye for 4th of July weekend. The following Saturday, July 12th, we're in Louisville. And then and then the schedule is, this is the one change on the schedule. It says our final meet is Saturday, July 19th at Broomfield Swim and Tennis. We can't have the meet there. And we can't have it at the ranch. So we had to change the meet. So that week, the meet is on Tuesday, which would be July 15th, I think, 15th or 14th or 15th, whatever that Tuesday is in July. And it's going to be in the evening. So I understand if that's won't happen for a lot of you guys, if it's challenging, but we couldn't do it on Saturday. And that was the only option for us to do it against that team that week. So that's our schedule. Again, it's on that westminsterwaves.co website. So if you have any questions about that, let me know. You are required to do at least 2 swim meets. So if you're like, oh, I'm not really into the swim meet thing, if you can't come to 2 swim meets, then you can't be on the team. So that's a league requirement that you need to be attend 2 swim meets. Swim meets are the fun part, so I would try to attend all of the swim meets. If you know you can't attend a swim meet, I need to know as soon as you know, because I do the meet lineup a full week before. So I'll have the relays and everything. And if at the last minute you're like, oh, I forgot to tell you we're going on vacation, then I have to change the whole lineup. I have to change all the relays. So if you know you're gone for whatever reason, one of the Saturdays, please let me know in writing as soon as possible. Like you can let me know at the parent meeting, the mandatory parent meeting in April. Which, by the way, if you are going to be on the swim team, we have a mandatory parent meeting April 27th. It is at the ranch from 5 to 7, I believe. But this will all be on Team Snap. I will be sending out a lot of communication over the next couple months. Excuse me. There's no minimum requirement for attending practices. If you're gone all week because you're on vacation, but you come back Friday and you want to swim in the meet Saturday, that's fine. I just need to know that you're going to be in the meet. We do have on the Team Snap app, the calendar that I will send out where you reply yes or no, whether you're going to the meet or not. And that's how that's how I make the lineup. So unless you tell me differently, I'm going by the attendance, the RSVPs on Team Snap. So it's really important that you utilize this app because it helps everything run more smoothly. Swim meets are about 6 hours long on Saturdays, so just keep that in mind. Bring food, clothing, lots of towels. Even if it's really hot out, the kids get kind of cold because they're wet. Sunscreen, because especially in July, those meets start getting really hot. And we'll go over a lot more details on meets when they get closer. But just in general, so you know, like on your schedule that you're putting, the meets are about 6 hours long. We have 2 home meets. We are required to run the entire meet. We need timers, heat organizers, crowd control, stroke judges, starters, scorers, people who do ribbons, people to set up, clean up. There's a lot to do. So for volunteering, we need at the 2 home meets, we need volunteers. We also need volunteers for the 3 championship meets, the Wednesday and Thursday of prelims, Saturday of championship. Even if you don't go to one of those meets, you can still volunteer. Every family on the team is required to do a minimum of 6 hours of volunteering. And we have a volunteer coordinator. When we get to our mandatory parent meeting, our volunteer coordinator will talk a little bit more about that in detail, but you do have the option of paying to get out of volunteering. So that cost is $120. So you either commit to volunteering 6 hours during the season or paying $120. The $120 goes to pay. We have some older teenagers, older kids who have been on the team before, some of our assistant coaches, the money that we collect for volunteering goes to pay them to volunteer. So it's kind of giving them a job. So it doesn't matter to us either way. We need the volunteers. So either you can volunteer or you can pay somebody else to volunteer. So as soon as you know that decision, then let us know. So if you know right off the bat, I'm not going to volunteer, I'll pay you the $120, you can pay that right now. And that way we can start getting an idea of how many people we need to set up to pay to volunteer. It will take everyone on the team, every family on the team volunteering 6 hours to cover all this, to cover all our volunteer hours. So again, we don't care either way, whether you volunteer your 6 hours or pay your $120. But don't leave it until the last minute, because then we're scrounging around for volunteers for the championship meet. So just let us think about it now. Look at the dates. The home meets are June 21st and June 28th for Saturday meets. And the championship meet is Wednesday, July 23rd, Thursday, July 24th, and Saturday, July 26th. And those are during the day, that Wednesday and Thursday. So if your whole family works all day on the weekday, then don't even, those probably aren't options for you. So look at the schedule. If you can't do your volunteer hours, you can pay the team $120 and then you're off the hook. End of the season celebration. Like I said, just save the date for now. It's Sunday, July 27th. I think 5 p.m., 5 to 7. And then we swim after. The cost for the swim team, if you are a ranch member, is $350. That includes your swimsuit, cap, and your banquet. If you have multiple kids, every kid after the first kid is $325. This is the same for pre-team and regular team. And I had somebody ask, well, if pre-team can only practice 3 days instead of 5 days, why is it the same price? Your pre-team swimmers are getting like 20 times more attention than your regular swimmers. So it's like having swim lessons. So that's why it's the same cost. If you are not a ranch member, you will sign up through Westminster Waves. The price is $400. Well, it's actually, there's a early bird price right now. It's $350. But by the end of March, starting April 1st, it's $400. And then it's $350 for any additional kid. This includes your swim cap, your league championship meets, and I think that's it. And your league championship meets. So and all the meets and the coaching. If you're registered through Westminster Waves and you want swimsuits are not mandatory, team suits, but if you want one, for the girl suits are $50, boy suits are $30. We will have a fit kit at tryouts. We will have a fit kit at the parent meeting. If you don't order your fit kit, if you don't order your swimsuit by the end of the parent meeting, then you're not guaranteed getting it by the first swim meet. So that's April 27th. But we will have the fit kit, and we're gonna have it the whole month of April at Blue Dolphin Swim School, so you can come by anytime and try it on. Anytime the swim school's open, which is Monday through Friday, basically 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. and then Saturday 8 a.m. to I think 2 p.m. Then you can just come in and try on the fit kit to see what size suit you wear. Swim caps, everyone will get one. If you lose it or rip it, they rip, you will be required to buy a new one because swim caps are required for swim meets and they are $10. But everyone gets one free, team cap. So I would buy a practice cap so that you only have to wear the swim team cap at meets, and then it's less likely to break or get lost or whatever. We do have spirit gear like t-shirts, hoodies, parkas, etc. We have a website, team website that we buy those through. That'll all be information given through Team Snap. The other required piece of equipment other than a competitive swimsuit, competitive means if it's a girl suit, it attaches somewhere in the back, like a cross or a racer back, anything that attaches. So not a U back, because those straps are just gonna fall off. They can't wear a two-piece, they can't wear a skirt, they can't wear a shirt. It has to be a competitive swimsuit. And then boys need to wear either a Speedo, which is the little like brief swimsuit, or jammers, which look like bike shorts. So but not like surfer shorts, nothing baggy. They're like the tight shorts that go down to your knees. So that's what's required for practice and meets. Girls swimsuits also cannot have any snaps, buckles, ties, any like jewels on it, anything like that. It has to be just a straight competitive suit. And then goggles, I highly recommend having 2 pair of goggles because the kids will lose them, they break. Just 2 pairs of goggles is the best bet. We really like the junior vanquishers for the younger kids, and then the adult vanquishers for the older kids. They're Speedo brand, and you can just get them anywhere online. Hold on, I'm almost done. Oh yeah, there is a swimsuit. Thanks, Pumpkin.
This is the swimsuit you have to wear.
Thank you. Thanks for that. And other than that, equipment, that's perfect. Registration, all athletes must be registered by May 31st. We recommend you register as soon as you know you're going to be on the team, and that way we have an idea of how many kids are on the team, so we know how many coaches to have, how many junior coaches, how to break up the practices and stuff like that. So the sooner you know you're going to be on the team, the sooner we would love for you to register. I think that's all the general information. I can't think of anything else. Oh, for volunteers, and we'll go over this more at the mandatory parent meeting on April 27th. But if you are looking to volunteer for a couple specific positions, there are some trainings you need to attend, but we'll go over details on that. And if you're new, I would just be a timer. Timer is the easiest thing to volunteer for, or setup, cleanup, and timer. Setup, you're just moving stuff around. Cleanup, moving stuff back. And a timer, you just push, start, stop, write down their time on a piece of paper. So those are the easiest jobs, but we need a lot of them. I think we need 24 timers each meet, like 5 setup, cleanup each meet. So yeah, so there's plenty of jobs for everybody. So if you guys have any specific questions, or there's anything that you have that's specific to your child that you're unsure about, please reach out to me. So my name is Kirsten McCay. My phone number is 970-214-7745. And okay, you can say it.
Your phone number is 970-214-7745.
High five for that one. All right. So if you guys, and I'll put this, because I'm gonna have to put this in this video in YouTube, because it's gonna be too long to just send as is. So I will actually put my information in the comments. But feel free to text me if we have a lot to talk about. We can set up a time to talk, or email me and we can set up a time to talk. Or if you just have 1 or 2 questions, you can just email me or text me. My email is coachsmith@usa.com. Again, I'll post all that, and I'll repost that website, westminsterwaves.co, for you guys to get all the information that I went over today. So I look forward to meeting you guys. I really hope that you could be a part of our swim team. It's a really fun experience. The kids just love it. They improve so much. They enjoy the camaraderie. They enjoy the competition. They enjoy the fun. And summer swim team is just, a great place to meet friends for life. So I hope to see you guys there, and let me know if you have any questions. All right, bye.